Okay, so they are ready. I am ready. Still waiting for time to be ready. One said that not quite correct term. Close enough. Probably need to unmute that one because I don't think Fuzk had sound.
Soon. Let's start at 22 sharp. Soon. Okay, now it's 22. I'm ready. Fuzk is ready, I guess. I don't know. And some random person is ready. So we're all three ready to go. And hopefully have a nice match. Ready.
So, hello hardware.
I'm excited, boy. 3 months or 2.5 months ago.
Hopefully Yannini isn't too loud.
Thanks,
Fuzk didn't have the sound for some reason. So, I have to use Yannini's. Ah, that explains it. Could have written it in lead speak. Yeah, you tried. So they spawned on top of the Kronstad Expo building. Yannini goes for the pistol. Found a chrome. Yannini seems to be going for the security disguise up on the roof. Seems to be Fuzk seems to be doing the same. I don't like having unmuted the person that talks. Whatever. The target is in the aquarium area. Not hard to get, especially with 0 points. Can shoot both guards and shoot the target. Seems like that's what Yannini is going for. Fuzk went for the target first, then the 2 guards. That removed the countdown timer, but still gave the point. Next target is over by the jogging people. Shouldn't be too hard to get either. But especially now that Yannini got the propane flask, they are prepared for almost everything. Almost. But that guy is walking over to the edge of the water, so hopefully, so they can just place a coin and push them if they want, but that of course risks them being spotted by the bodyguard and other people. Fuzk goes for the lure distraction thing. Could be a smart move. If he shoots now, he will alert the target and put him in lockdown, or sort of lockdown. So I don't do that. Going for the knockout and shoot strategy.
With another chrome. Like 2 chromes in one run. I think that's too much.
Pretty. It can be risky depending on the how far into the match you are and
Because now
such.
I need to go upstairs again. Anyway, I have a bit of a time advantage. Maybe if I can kill the target before Fuzk can reach him, that would be really great.
Next target is up in the expo building again.
Dragon bodies. Okay, great. That is a push target though. That's what we're gonna discuss anyway.
You can just push this target off the ledge. Shouldn't be too hard. Risks you
Got one more target.
being
And then propane kill.
what's it called?
Kill if I don't get any.
Being seen by
Just one guy that's
the other NPCs in the area though.
nice. I'm not immediately shot at.
But it shouldn't be too bad. Seems like they both got that kill pretty easily.
Okay, so but Fuzky, yeah, like that's not a really time advantage. We got all just these targets and yeah, I don't know where to go now because well, need to wait. Super time
Let's see where the next target is. He's also on this side of the racetrack.
Give me a screwdriver. I don't even know where the target. Where the target. Actually, okay. I guess.
Fuzk doesn't seem to go for the stairs right outside though. He seems to be going down the stairs inside first.
This side
It's a bit longer way, but you might have just not seen exactly where the target was. This target is also just a KO and shoot target. No people walking outside should spot that. But of course this is Hitman, so who knows what will actually happen. There, Fuzk got the kill too. They're both really close to each other. Fuzk seems to be a bit slower at actually killing the target, but this target should just be a who gets there first situation. Fuzk is taking the downstairs way, which might be faster since the target could have gone down there, but it seems that Yannini got there first. And Yannini got the kill with a propane flask. That should not be spotted, so that's a GG to Yannini. GG Yannini. Well played to both of you. Next map is then Santa Fortuna, like Yannini just said, if you managed to hear that. It should be interesting, depending on the gear they get and such. If one of them gets a proximity mine, they can really screw over for the opponent. But it's not certain that I will get a proximity mine. We'll see. Yannini making sure that Fuzk is ready. Double checking that the map is right and starting to play. They're starting under the bridge into the mansion. That's a
It's much harder.
pretty good start to get the
Like
cave bodyguard disguise.
much, then it's really nice to get the
Cave guard disguise.
Okay,
They have to get through the caves to get to the target, so
I had no orientation at
that
the map
I think that's what they will do.
because, well, you gotta know the map really
They
well.
can also pretty easily kill
Else then
everyone in this room, which clears it for
okay, kill the guards. Kill them all.
clears it for NPCs in case a target spawns there.
Thank you. Yeah, I see this.
Seems to be exactly what both of them are doing.
Non-target zombies. Actually, that's the bodyguard. That's really nice. Nice.
And they both got the guard disguise.
That's really, really great, though. Holy shit. Why the bodyguard responds to it, I don't know, but that's really great.
Of course, they can, or Fuzk can at least be spotted on his way out of here. And he is compromised, which can screw with him a bit.
No, 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 no. Don't run out. Oh my god, that was so close. Oh my god, that was so lucky for me that no one noticed that. That was some lucky shit. That was really
Fuzk has a bit of a problem here since all the guards are on high alert and running around and checking everywhere.
I need to admit that. That was just.
But he seems to have gotten it.
Look at that gun though. Maybe that's a pro. Really, really nice. No traumas, of course not. Anyway, that is actually wow. that is
Next
that
target is
okay
down
where
in
we
the
can see only
caves.
one target, so the
Fuzk is a bit closer, but
we saw all the dead bodies, so he panics,
the target might run off,
which is bad.
which he does. That makes it considerably harder to get him.
He
At the same time, he didn't run too far, so it shouldn't be too hard.
Where is he? I mean, of course, there's some. Yeah, there's a guard rushing here, of course.
For Yannini, he ran down to the security room.
Okay, that guy is in there. Actually, that's really good for me.
That's a pretty good place to get a kill and not get spotted. Meanwhile, Fuzk is running around getting shot at.
Control, but it didn't. Actually, I don't.
In the classical Center for Tuna map.
Same direction. I don't know. Because Fuzk is not going here. I don't know what he's doing. Let me just quickly to the camera record it.
And there he died.
I don't know what happened to Fuzk. Oh, actually, did Fuzk not see out the whole thing, or did he have some unlucky things? Oh, that's really sad for Fuzk dying there and not getting the kill. Oh, I feel bad for him. I mean, it's a turn. I shouldn't feel bad for him, but I still do because I like Fuzk a lot.
Next target is over in the village area by the main starting spot, I think. Unless I am completely blind.
Obviously in the mansion.
Ah, he's right outside the mansion gate. He walks to a pretty secluded area, so it should be easy to get. Fuzk is going for the
Wait, come here. Before me trespassing, right? Come here.
way in via the mansion,
Just.
via the outside mansion, but he gets killed again.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, if you die one time on Son of Fortuna, it's
That
really
sucks.
hard to come back.
At least he spawned in a
Getting them to
with no trespassing areas between him and the target,
what is happening, man?
so that's something, I guess.
Trampling on me. Like it sounds
Yannini got the mansion guard disguise.
a few seconds.
Now has access to
Anyway.
almost the entire map except the caves area, I think.
Okay, where is that guy? Actually, where did I... Wait. Wait. Same target? Yes. Actually, it's the same target. Wait. I was so stupid. Yes. There was obviously the guy from outside dimension, but I thought he was inside dimension. So, yeah, that was a bit of... Well...
But again, this target should be pretty easy to get, so
This should work, though.
there first got a kill.
And I came out. Snap, snap.
He's also in combat, or he's hunted at least.
Anyway.
I wonder who... Is that the guys from inside the mansion? Probably is. But Yannini is in the lead with 1 point. Next target is down in the caves again. The one place Yannini doesn't have access to. Not that Fuzk has access either. But
better, but well, now I got in this path. Now I won't change it because it will take even more time. Yeah, you can like directly before the mansion you can hit down the road and stuff. But I didn't do that.
Yannini is going through the bar, the secret tunnel under the bar.
But I should be able to get to the target in time. Like,
Easy way to get the tunnel guard disguise again.
Anything up like that. That
Meanwhile, Fuzk is just running in and throwing a knife at him.
target. Yeah. He got the target in the spot and
If Yannini is a bit late now, he got it in time.
Ghost coin. No, he's not gonna. Why didn't he ghost coin them? Oh, I think he didn't know that I left him alive or like or not knocked out. So, but he could have thrown a ghost coin here, and then it would have got spotted by one of them probably. Yeah, then it would have been 3-3. Very lucky that Fuzk didn't do that. Yeah, I just have to head back here though.
Okay, so the next target is yeah, he's by the normal starting spot.
I was so disoriented right there.
Can be a bit of a tricky target unless you know how to get him.
I don't have
If this is the target I think it is, it is not. This target is actually pretty easy. Just throw something to lure him back here and snap his neck or throw a knife at him or something. Yannini is pretty far away, so if Fuzk gets that kill, it might leave Yannini with too little time to actually get the kill.
No, I won't give him that. Oh fuck, that sucks.
So they might be put back at a even playing ground.
I think I just gave up my lead there.
Unless Yannini...
I'm so stupid, holy shit. Why am I doing this?
Unless Yannini somehow manages to get this kill, of course.
Aw, fuck!
Which it does not. Next target over in the tunnel between the mansion and the what's it called? Jorge Franco's place.
I don't think he will speed it up.
Can't remember. The coca fields. Oh yeah. Yeah. Fuzk is a bit further ahead of Yannini, but he is trespassing in that area.
I really like to blame myself for some reason. Ah, this sucks.
There's no guards that should spot him though, so he should be fine as long as he doesn't get stuck on the crates there.
I'm so bad, holy shit. The Fuzk is too, like, I can't afford to waste any points.
That target no, okay, I thought Fuzk threw that knife there. Yannini might actually be a bit faster. Oh, but the target is running or walking in the open. Fuzk got the kill, it seems. And Fuzk got that win.
Ah, good job. Good job, Pat. Man, Ben! Fuck though! God damn, I'm so fucking bad!
I don't know if you can hear Yannini, but he's just shouting. So next map is Miami again. But you know.
I mean, it's nice for Fuzk, but still, I don't want to be mad.
This is
The
a
music,
very even
like, so mad.
match so far.
I did Miami, right? Miami.
Let's see how this match goes.
But that was like, was unreasonably bad. Oh shit. How can I? Yeah, oof. Jojo again. I don't care, but no,
They are readying up.
that's fine. So I'm ready. Yes, I'm ready. Let's go.
I wonder why they're asking in Steam chat. They have an in-game feature that lets them
So,
press ready.
match 3.
But I mean, I guess it's just to double check.
And I need to like that mistake, that route, like it was just a routing mistake, but I can't afford to do any routing mistakes like that because
Let's see where they spawn here and where the
fuck,
first target is.
Fortuna can happen and then yeah, it just should be done. But anyway, loading. Okay, let's go. Oh, we start. Okay, we start at stands.
Oh, first got sound. Okay, then I will switch sound. Don't know why I didn't register any sound in this stream earlier. Fuzk seems to not know where to go for this target. Meanwhile, Yannini is well on his way to the dock area. Actually, Fuzk might... I'll take that back. Fuzk might have a kind of better way to run. Especially judging by Yannini's way through those underground tunnels.
Your opponent is now disguised.
Yannini just got a disguise that lets him be a lot more areas, and Fuzk is going for a security guard.
You killed a non-target.
This is a target I think you have to wait a bit for, especially when he is at that area. Unless you want to do
Opponent's
that.
pacification was witnessed.
Oh, but Yannini's pacification was witnessed. That sucks.
Your opponent changed disguise. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Let's see how Fuzk handles this.
1.
Ah,
Eliminated.
just in time actually.
Find
Oh wow, I thought the time ran out.
You killed a non-target. You killed a non-target.
And he got the
Team
point.
kill.
That was
Score
really close to
1
not getting that.
0.
Next target is over by the side entrance to the expo building. Yannini can just snap or knock him out and snap his neck there.
The target.
Fuzk has to wait a bit because of the NPCs to his left. But in the stairs there should be fine unless Yannini ghost coins him,
All even. Move carefully.
which Yannini doesn't.
Clean kill. Score 2-1. You are in the lead. Keep it up. Your opponent just picked up.
Fuzk seems to be going for the chrome, while Yannini went for or a gun at least. Yep, the chrome. Meanwhile, Yannini went for the ghost crate. with ghost items in it. Let's see, is Fuzk just going to
Target eliminated.
Okay, that's just work.
Clean kill.
Why not?
Score 3-1.
Did not know that that would work.
3-2. You are in the lead. Keep it up. 5.
That's one way to save time, not having to run up there.
2. New target. Find and eliminate.
This target is in the stands area. Wonder if Fuzk will go for a similar strat and just shoot him from the overpass or not. But I think he will just run over.
Your opponent just picked up additional equipment.
Yannini seems to be going the underground way again. Took a ghost crate on the way through. Going the underground way meant that Yannini got there a bit faster than Fuzk. But they are still both most likely able to get that kill.
Your opponent just picked up additional equipment.
I think.
3-3. All even. Move carefully. Warning. Target will be lost in 10 seconds. 8,
Thankfully Fuzk didn't get a neck snap instead of a
4. Target eliminated.
knockout there,
1.
and he got the kill.
New target. Find
Again, right
and
before the
eliminate.
timer went out.
Clean kill. Score 4-3. Almost there. One more target. You are in the lead. Keep it up.
Why does Yannini not have 4 points? Was his last kill witnessed? Or did he kill a non-target? I did not see that. Interesting. This target is also one you can just lure behind the crates and execute. If Yannini throwing the ghost coin like that, they should both be able to get that kill.
Killed the target.
Fuzk doesn't want to take that chance, it seems.
Last target.
That might cost him the point.
Score 4-4. Warning. Target will be lost in 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
It seems to have lost him the point.
3, 2, 1.
And they're back at 4-4 and
New
even playing
target.
ground.
Find and eliminate.
If Yannini gets there in time, he can just push the target down, but I think the target moved away from that place. Sitting in that corner there. I think you can just KO the
Your opponent killed the target. Opponent's kill was
lady standing there
Warning. Target will be lost in 15
and kill him, but I'm not
Warning.
quite sure.
Target will be lost in 10 seconds.
And then he went for a risky gunshot, but had the kill spotted.
5, 4, 3,
Now Fuzk is going for a
1. Target eliminated. Your
risky
kill
play
was
too,
witnessed.
but his
New
target was also
Find
spotted
and
dead.
eliminate.
This target is running down or walking down the stairs over No, it's not. What am I talking about? He's walking at the podium, and Yannini just got the point. GG, Yannini.
Defeat.
That's a 2-4 to Yannini. Let's see here. Yannini stream should be okay. Thinking it might be a bit delayed, but it's like half a second, so it shouldn't be too bad. Let's see here. Going for Santa Fortuna for last time. Or not last time, but for a third time. I can't math. Going to Santa Fortuna for the second time in the fourth match. Or round. That's how you do math correctly. Hello, Silver. Welcome. Don't worry about it. My brain is a bit late too. Now we've watched the showdown indeed. Last Santa Fortuna round, Fuzk managed to get 1 point behind but still win the round. So let's see how it does it if it doesn't get 1 point behind this time.
Prepare yourself.
Let's see, they're starting at the construction area.
9, 8, 7,
Easy,
3, 2,
already good start to get the mansion guard disguise via the caves behind them.
Your opponent just picked up additional equipment.
But if that targets bone, it might be faster just to run straight for the caves. What is Fuzk doing? Oh, that target is on the complete other side of the map. Fuzk is going for a... No, he doesn't kill himself. He would have done that with a fire drum. But that would have been a smart choice, yeah. He instead goes for a disguise that lets him carry a gun open the normal.
Your opponent just picked up a weapon. Your opponent is now disguised. Opponent killed a non-target. Opponent killed a non-target.
Yannini is just clearing out the caves. Meanwhile, Fuzk is going and picking up a lot of items. Yeah, he should have killed himself. That would have been a smart play. But I guess he didn't think about that. They're both approximately 120 meters away. But I think Fuzk will get there a bit sooner than Yannini. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Your opponent just picked up additional equipment.
this guy, I think you can just
Your kill was witnessed.
I was going to say lure him a bit further into the with steering kill, but
Next target in 10
throwing the
seconds.
knife there did not
Opponent
work.
killed a non-target. Killed a non-target. 5, 4.
Now Fuzk has to eliminate all the hippo NPCs,
Non-target. New target. Find and eliminate.
and Yannini didn't get the kill either.
Opponent killed a non-target.
So that's one way to run 300 meters and not have a payoff. That target is in the mansion, isn't it? Yeah, walking around in the middle area of the mansion. Yannini seems to be going for a better route to get to him, as long as he doesn't run down there. I might be going up in the middle of the mansion there. I think it would still be better to just go through the main area and climb up the vine on the side.
A non-target.
Fuzk got a... Fuzk did not get a mansion guard disguise.
Your
And
opponent
he's
changed
really
disguise.
close to being shot at here. Hey Oro, welcome. Yannini is in the mansion picking up, or not. I was going to say picking up more items.
You killed a non-target.
Okay. Fuzk just got a new disguise but was immediately spotted, I think.
Get your ass in gear! What's going on over there? You hearing me? There's a killer going loco. Cabronis,
Has he studied the
Your opponent
target's
just picked up additional equipment.
alert pattern, lockdown pattern?
okay, I look into it.
Interesting. Meanwhile, Yannini is going for the more traditional way, I guess. Taking
Your
him out
opponent
behind
just
that
picked up
wall.
Additional equipment.
Of course, Fuzk might be able to get a kill
Opponent killed
behind
a
there.
target. Opponent's kill was witnessed.
Oh, Yannini's kill was witnessed. Wow, never had that happen before.
9, 8, 7,
Or seen that happen, for that
5,
matter.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah,
New
shit game.
target. Find and
If
eliminate.
Fuzk had thrown the knife there and distracted the guard coming down the stairs, he might have been able to get that kill, but this target shouldn't be too hard to get.
Change disguise.
Fuzk went for a bit more direct route, but both of them should be able to get the kill.
Target eliminated.
Fuzk got it. Hid the body good enough.
Score
Hello, purple.
1-0. Next target in 10 seconds. 8, 7.
Is Fuzk's game a bit loud?
To 1. All even. Move carefully. New target. Find and eliminate.
You won the losers bracket. Nice.
Your opponent just picked up
They both got that kill and they're both 1 point ahead now. Only took them 3 targets. You're all alone down there. Yeah. Well, one of these guys are going to lose. So, you'll have some company soon.
Your opponent just picked up additional
Now
equipment.
that target did not want to hear that shovel at all. But by throwing it, he might have actually secured that kill.
Your opponent
Talking about Yannini here. You didn't even need a disguise change. That's weird for Santa Fortuna.
You are losing. Assert yourself.
Fuzk went for the
Eliminate
fiber wire.
to 2.
Classical hitman.
9, 8. Clean kill. Score 2 to 2.
We're all down in the cave. Oh,
New target. Find and eliminate.
this target is in the town or village, I guess. Fuzk's just running straight through the mansion, trespassing. Maybe we're both close matches. Okay. Bam. Oh. First got a flash grenade. I think that is. And Yannini has a freeze grenade. That's one way to use the flash grenade. Get out of the mansion. Fortunately, he was spotted. I think. But he should be able to outpace the guards. Yannini is right by the target, and I can just lure him into the bushes and kill him. But it lures him a bit further towards the dumpster here. Hello Garfield, thank you for the host. Fuzk has some problems distracting this target.
Score 2 to 3. Warning. Target will be lost in 10 seconds.
But Yannini seems to be helping him.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Your opponent just picked up additional equipment.
Oh, Fuzk has a syringe.
And eliminate.
That might be what he picked up in the crate inside. Yannini got to the ghost crate before Fuzk, so Fuzk isn't even going for it. Meanwhile, Yannini is again running down in the caves while the target is up in the mansion. Fuzk is trying to lure a guard outside, but they do not want to hear through that.
Let me see your hands.
Yannini is luring the
Your opponent
guard inside there, or
1.
getting compromised by the guard, and Fuzk is in the shootout.
Breaking your nose in 3, 2, 1.
Wow, that sucks. Fuzk really has to
Back in the fight.
try hard to get this match.
Careful. Your enemy will
Yannini just died too.
Your opponent is back in the fight. 9, 8,
What are they saying to each other?
5,
Nini died again. Fuzk was close to just letting Yannini get the last kills without actually doing something.
Your
But
opponent changed disguise.
Yannini seems to have wanted a bit more of a fight. Now, Fuzk is running in the wrong direction, but he seems to have figured that out. Wonder how Yannini is going to salvage this. Because Fuzk can just shoot everyone.
0 to 3. Score 2 to 3.
But the target is far gone into the caves for Fuzk.
Killed a non-target. Your opponent has almost won.
Yannini is 1 point away from winning. Barely changed his guys before the mansion guards spotted him.
6, 5, 4, 3. Target eliminated. 1.
There, Fuzk got the point.
New target. Find and eliminate.
Next target over in the
To 4. You are losing.
bar. And then in this round I would say so, yeah. In the last round the last Sons of Fortuna match between these two, I would say that Fuzk was a bit more comfortable, but Nini is preparing the downstairs area. So it's Fuzk, he
Target eliminated.
got a kill but was witnessed and he got another non-target kill.
Score 0.
Meanwhile Nini got a kill and is hiding the body.
Target in 10 seconds. 9.
And Yannini got that round. GG Yannini. Nini then got the game. GG Yannini and Fuzk, really well played to both of you. I wonder, are people still... Oh, is that round... Does that round have a shoutcast rate? I don't think so. Oh. So, I am switching matches. Here, have the trailer for a bit.